Hey guys, it's Inigo, and I wanted to make a short video, really simple, nothing too fancy, of me showing you some things. As I talked about in my last update video, things have been not the best, to put it mildly. I don't want to rehash everything that happened, but one of the things that I talked about is that I started playing Undertale, and Undertale is a video game, obviously, and it's really touched my heart, so I started picking up a very old hobby of mine, which is bead spriting. If you do not know what that is, it looks a little bit like this. Basically, you have a grid and you place all these little round beads in them, and then you iron them into a shape with an iron. And you can see here, they're close. And they've made practically every character, but there's still a few left. I do want to make all of them and eventually put them up on a canvas. I just wanted to show you guys and talk a bit about the characters. So the game itself is pretty interesting. You start off with your character, who is a human, and he's fallen down a mountain and has found himself in the underworld where monsters live. And there's been a war with monsters ages ago, and they were locked underground. But now you find yourself there and you've got a few choices. Either befriend them or annihilate them. And it's just a really good game, and I will probably do more videos on it, but for now I just wanted to show you this. So I'm gonna start off with this one. This is my absolute favorite character. I'm utterly obsessed with him. He's called Sans, and he is a skeleton. He just stole my heart, really. And most of these characters I made in their overworld sprite, but Sans I made in his battle sprite, basically. And this took me a few days. This was the first one that I made. Now these two little ones are Frisk and Kara. And Frisk is the character that you control, that you play. And Kara I can't really tell you much about without spoiling everything. But they're interesting for sure and very important to the story. Next we have Toriel, who is a very nice goat lady. She becomes a mother figure of sorts, so people call her Goat Mom. She's really sweet. And here we have Asgore, who for some instances of the game, you can play it in a variety of ways. He's sort of like an end boss of sorts. I made this one yesterday and it took me about 4 hours or something. It took me a long time, but it was really fun to do. Here we have Papyrus. And Papyrus is very funny. He's a skeleton as well. And he's Sans' younger brother. And here we have Flowey, and he's the first NPC that you meet in the game, but I can't tell you much without spoilers. Then, I always forget this guy's name, which is highly ironic if you've played the game. I think it's like Heath Flamesman or something. He's very minor, but I just thought it was a funny little sprite. Here you have Metadon X, and as you can see I kind of over Aaron's the beats here a little bit, so they got warped, but still like him a lot. We have Monster Kid. Annoying dog whose role is to be annoying, and he certainly was while I was making this sprite because it kind of fell apart after I was done with it, so I had to remake the whole thing. We have Timmy, and Timmy is actually a race, and they're very annoying too, but they're kind of cute as well. We have some colored hearts, which in Undertale are a representation of your soul. There's different colors, there's 7 in total, but I haven't finished all of them yet. Then here we have a character called Undyne. She's really cool. It's one of my favorites. I don't want to spoil too much, of course, but I love her. And here we have Elfies, the royal scientist. And she's a bit of a otaku, which is like an obsessive anime fan, and she's kind of a shut-in and just in general really nerdy. But you can eventually, through your playthrough, get her to open up and discover a bit of a dark secret about her. Here we have Azrael, who I also can't say too much about without spoiling, but he is the prince, sort of. You kind of have to play it to understand it. And here we have the in-game sprites, the overworld sprite of Sans, which is, as you can see, significantly smaller. I'm gonna give him a winky face. It's kinda cute like that. I made this one yesterday as well. This is Muffet. She is a spider girl, as you can see. She's very, very greedy. If you don't buy her spider donuts, she will give you to her pets to play with. She's awesome. I really love this design. I made this, I think, the day before yesterday, and then I ironed it yesterday, and it took quite a while. As you can see, it's very intricate with a lot of different colors and shapes. And this is a conveniently shaped lamppost. Rearrange it a little bit. Okay. So these are the ones that I've made so far. Gonna need at least like 10 more or something to be completely finished with them, but I really like them so far. And it's been very cathartic to work on. You can kind of just shut the whole world out and work on it, you know? It's pretty nice. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of them, honestly. And what I think I'm gonna do is get just a big piece of cardboard. Not cardboard, wood, or just canvas, anything really. And I have some acrylic paint so I can make a bit of a backdrop and just glue them all on with hot glue and put it on my wall. So, and, I do have a wall here that you might have seen before. I'm gonna put the poster on, well, flag on, weirdly, but yeah. This is my bed, by the way. It's kind of messy right now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little weird video, and I will be doing something special with Undertale soon, because I'm feeling extremely determined to make some content about it. And if you liked what you heard about the game, then please go pick it up. It's available on Steam for $10. So, you know, it's definitely worth it. It really made me happy. And characters really found their way into my heart, so maybe they can do something similar for you. As always, I love you guys very much, and I hope you're doing well. Things can be extremely hard for us sometimes, but there's always something positive if you just keep strong. Okay. Hope you're doing well, getting your rest, taking good care of yourselves. And I want to wish you all a very good night.